Hi guys, I'm Kim with Planning with Kimberly, and today I'm starting a new series on this channel, and it's basically going to be all about planner basics. So if you're looking at getting into life planning and you want kind of a 101 video of what are some essential items or some things you might want to pick up, or you just want to kind of know what's what in the planning world, this is the video for you. I'm going to keep it kind of short and choppy so that you can just see all the basics, know all the things, and yeah. So if you're new, let's subscribe now. I have lots of content coming your way. I'm also going to be doing a bullet journal basics and some other things like that. So you're definitely going to want to stick around. I do weekly plan with me's, monthly plan with me's, bullet journaling, all kinds of things. So if that sounds awesome to you, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like button if you want to see more kind of planner basic videos like this, and let's start going through the stuff. All right, so I wanted to start here because obviously the first basic, if you're going to get into life planning, is a planner. Now there's tons of choices out there. This video is not about which planner is the right planner for you, although if that's something you'd be interested in, definitely let me know in the comments down below and I can maybe do a walkthrough of some basic planner types. But for today, just know that picking a planner is your first place to go. I currently use a plum paper planner, but I also use an Erin Condren. I also use a bullet journal, and then I'm also just a giant to-do lister. I love dot grid notebooks, to-do list, pads, all that kind of stuff. But if you want to do life planning, start with a life planner. So obviously that's your first basic, first need. Now, you can spend, upwards of $50 or so for like one of these deluxe life planners. But honestly, let's just be real here. You can do life planning with a 50-cent notebook, like the composition notebooks from Walmart. So go as low or as high as you really want on this. All it is really about just organizing your life. So know that. There's no judgment and no rules on what you have to get. This is just what I enjoy using here. So there's that. If you're interested in an Erin Condren, I do have a code down below where you can get, I think, like 10% or $10 off. It's something like that. So there's that down below for you as well. And I'll always keep that in the description box too. So definitely the first purchase is pick your planner. Now, a few other bigger kind of notebooky items, I'll just go through those first. That way we can kind of get them out of the way, and then I'll get to some of the smaller stuff. This is an item I get asked about a lot, and I got it off of Amazon. All the things that I can link today from this video, I will have linked down below for you. I don't have an Amazon storefront, so it'll probably be individual links, but this is what I use for my leftover stickers. So anytime I have a kit and there's stickers left over, I put them in here, and people always ask me where I got it. Basically, it's just a thin little spiral notebook, and the pages are kind of like a waxy paper, a thin wax paper. But what it lets me do is it allows me to pull stickers off of the page they came on and then put them back in here, and I can organize it however I want. You can see like blues, pinks, blacks, things like that, so that anytime I need a certain kind of sticker or a certain color sticker, I can go to this, find one that'll work for me so that I don't waste stickers, I don't lose stickers, I don't forget about them and they don't get used. This just comes in really super handy for managing all these little teeny tiny things that you might otherwise lose track of. And if I remember correctly, it wasn't too pricey. I think it was in the $10 range. And this has become super valuable to me because I can plan on the go. If I don't have anything but this and a pen, I can make it happen. I can make it work. So if you want a way to manage the stickers that are left over and kind of categorize them however you want to, or just have a place to put them, this thing is awesome and I highly recommend it. Another great storage item are just these little kind of notebooks. I got these from the Target dollar spot a while back, but if they aren't in your dollar spot at the time you're seeing this video, you can always find them over in like the stationery aisles in the notebooks section in Target or Walmart. I've seen them there too. Basically, it's a mini notebook with mini page protectors. And what I do is I categorize my stickers and stick them in here, and it helps it just have a way to store everything so they can quickly get to the stickers I might want. I think I have like 5 of these maybe, just because I do have quite a large collection of stickers from over the years. But this is awesome, and I just think it makes things really, really easy. You can just grab this from wherever you're keeping it and quickly have access to all your stickers. Now, one other storage item I like besides this are the little acrylic drawers. I do have a few of those, and that's what I use to store all of my washi tape. However, they're a little clunky and cumbersome to put on this video, so I'll insert a shot here of them. I store them inside a china cabinet because that's just the space I have to keep them, and that's what works for me. So obviously it's not as beautiful as this shot, nice and bright. It's in a dark hutch, but those are really, really great for storing washi tape or for sticker sheets. They're really awesome for that too. And I got mine on Amazon, and you can get them at Amazon, Michael's, all kinds of places. So those are really great for storage as well. Now that storage is kind of done, I love this, I love this, I love those drawers. Let's talk about what you're actually filling them with. So this is just ways to kind of corral and organize stuff, but what are you organizing? So stickers, let's start there. Obviously there's 10 million ways to get stickers. I think these Happy Planner sticker books are a great way to start if you're just starting out, because you literally get a ton of stickers, and there's tons of options on which ones you're getting. If you want to know the difference between the books, this little stripe right here always tells you the name of that particular sticker book. So you can see this one is the teacher sticker book. But there's so many. There are some that'll help give you complete weekly spreads, some that'll give you functional boxes, things like that. There's fitness ones, faith ones, motherhood ones, teacher ones, all kinds of different things. So I really do think these are a great way to start if you have absolutely no stickers. You can see how many this one comes with. Over 700. So I really think they're awesome, and they usually have a pretty good variety. So for example, you can see this one has a lot of deco in it. It also had like some Halloween specific stuff, lots of font stickers, lots of great like to-do list stickers. They even have foiling on them. But then there's also pages like this that are perfect for making a weekly spread. You get some boxes, you get some washi strips, you get some icons and things. So I really think, you know, if you don't want to go crazy and you want to pace yourself, which I highly recommend until you really figure out your own personal planning groove, this is a good way to get started. It gives you a lot right off the bat, and you can really just pick the book that you want. You can get these at Michael's. They have them on Amazon. They have them, I think, at Joann's too, and sometimes at Walmart even. So those are great options, and I highly recommend checking them out to get you started. You don't have to have a Happy Planner to use these. I don't have a Happy Planner. I don't like the Happy Planners because I don't like those disc things on the outside, but they are the same exact width as Erin Condren boxes, or you can use them really easily in the Plum Planner too. They're just slightly longer, so you can either use them longer or trim them up, but they are awesome to use. Now I know a lot of you are wondering, well, what about all those cute stickers I see on the internet? And once again, my number one piece of advice would be to pace yourself. People who have giant sticker collections like me or some of the YouTubers you see have built them up over years, and it's not something that like you want to just go drop a small fortune on, because really if you're new to planning, you want to figure out what types of stickers you're going to use most and enjoy the most. There's sticker sheets that I have that I bought, and I have never really used them because they aren't really in my planning repertoire. So I like to pace myself. If I want to try out a new shop, I only order maybe a few things from them to see if I like the quality of their stickers first, and then I go from there. So I kind of put together a little bit of a grouping of types of stickers you might want to do. You can see I've got them paper clipped together so I can walk you through. So some types of stickers you might be interested in checking out are things that you can use for your sidebar, and that's where on your planner you have Monday through Sunday, but there's also that one extra column here where you just can put any other extra stuff. I'm glad I opened this one randomly. This one's one of my favorite ones. But this is kind of like an extra space to write notes or do whatever you want to. And I like a few different things. So you can obviously just draw in and write in your own to-do lists, but I like these just already prepared types of to-do lists. These are great for the sidebar, and these are from Planner Kate. Also, for that big monthly calendar, you can get big sidebar stickers for the month as well. And then there's other fun things like little habit trackers or hydration trackers that you can get too. I love these. These are from Sugar Loop. So those are the types of items I like for a sidebar, and you might want to check out as well. Next, my number one type of sticker purchase really is font stickers. I know that seems silly when you can just write things in yourself, but I kind of get to the point where if I'm writing the same word or same thing over and over again, I'd rather just stick a sticker down than writing it 10 million times. So I like to-do list ones. These are cute. These are from Pumpkin Paper Co. I like these. These are from Panda Bird Design. I don't think she carries this one anymore, but it's just another example. These are for things when I'm filming. You can get ones that are foiled, like you see these. These are from Rose Colored Days, but these are different holidays, so those are fun things to mark in your planner. More to-do list ones. These are from Coffee Monsters Co. These are cute because they're kind of like a little bullet journal type of banner. These are from Sugar Loop. These are really cute and add color. So little errand stickers. These are from Little Red Print Shop. And then these are just things, like I said, I don't want to write it 10 million times. So these, for example, are To Clean from Planner Kate. Once again, fend for yourself if you're into like meal planning. Those are fun. Library, you get the idea. Things that you would frequently be doing over and over and over again. I find that font stickers are awesome, and it saves you the trouble of having to write something 10 million times over. All right, now one I'm sure you've seen and you've been really interested in are icon stickers. And really the sky's the limit here. There's an icon for everything, and there's tons of shops to choose from. So this is only a very minute sampling. But just like the font stickers, I highly recommend you really think about what are you doing the most during your week that you want to put in the planner, and start with just a few of what you most frequently think you will use. So for example, if you want to track paydays, that might be a good one to pick up. If you have a lot of doctor's visits, a doctor icon might be good. If you want to do tracking bills or saving money, stuff like that would be really, really good. If your kid has a sports practice all the time, little icons for that might be great. If you want to mark things like meetings or super important things, little tiny paper clips, for example, can be a great option. And the thing is like there's tons of options. So these are cute little munchkin ones. These are little bow paper clips. These are just foiled bows here. So really, like I said, the possibilities are endless, and I just wanted to show you a really quick sampling. If you do lots of cooking, or you want to mark days you're doing special baking or something, there's kitchen things, there's YouTube icons, 10 million types of YouTube icons, coffee things, all sorts of stuff. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna, it would take forever if I like mentioned every single shop in the world in this video. So what I will do is anything that I'm showing here on screen, I will link down below, link the shop. That way you can go over there and see everything they might have. Now, I think one of the best types of stickers to really look into are the functional stickers. And that's because you're really gonna get bang for your buck here. You're gonna use them a ton. These are little check dots where you can check off to-do list items, little banners where you can write in special events or tasks, little event labels like these where you can put like a time and the activity. There's special little boxes. You can see these have cameras on them so that I know that's something camera or picture related. There are just blank ones like these. These are called little appointment labels if you're wanting to know like the names of things. Little tiny flags, that way you can turn them sideways or have them this way to mark something special. I really think functional items are the way to go, especially if you're a beginning planner, just because you're going to get a lot of use out of them, and it's a quick and easy way to put something in your planner. Like I said, you have things like little appointment labels, you have bigger ones that are like half boxes, and then you can have full box ones as well. And then the last type of sticker I'm going to show you is just called deco stickers or full boxes. These are purely for decoration in your planner. They serve no purpose other than making it look nice. So really I'm showing you this last because I think this is really the last kind of sticker you should be looking into if you're beginning, because they don't really help you plan. They just help things look pretty. So full boxes, as you can see, are about this size. I'm going to fold it in half a little bit so you can see. They look like that. And basically they're called a full box because they fill up a full box in the Erin Condren. So these are great if you don't think you need the whole page for all the things you need to put in there. These are great ways to fill up space and be cute. There's other deco too, like you see, these came from those Happy Planner books. So you can get some really affordable that way. And then you can honestly just use any kind of stickers that you have around that you like that can decorate your planner. Now, one other thing you might hear people talk about is washi tape, and really there's unlimited types you can get. You can get really cheap ones from the craft stores. You can get some from Etsy. You can get some from other online shops. But basically it's just a tape that is sticky enough to stick to paper, but it's not super sticky that it will leave any kind of residue on stuff. And you can use it to decorate, you can use it to mark off areas in your planner, and they're just super fun to use. You can get 15 millimeter, 10 millimeter, or 5 millimeter. Those are usually the widths that I typically see, and you might be interested in checking out. These are from Simply Gilded, but like I said, you can pick up washi tapes all over the place. All right, now I know I just showed you all those stickers, but that being said, you can actually plan with no stickers. And there's a few tools that make that a little bit simpler. And there's a few tools that'll help you use whatever stickers you do decide to pick. So first, you can't even use a sticker and write on it if you don't have a pen. And there are tons of options for pens. Obviously, mostly this is going to come down to your personal preference. My number one go-to pen that I absolutely love is the Papermate Inkjoy gel pen in black. I love these. It'll write on almost all kinds of paper except for like glossy vinyl kind of papers. But any matte stickers this works on, you can write directly on the page in your planner as well. I use this in a bullet journal too. It's great. I use it for almost everything and I love it. If you're more of a ballpoint kind of person, this is a Pen Gems ballpoint pen, although it writes the same as any other ballpoint pen. There's nothing special about it other than it's cute, but I know a lot of people really like those. But honestly, you can just use a regular ballpoint pen. If there is a glossy or vinyl sticker that I can't use this pen on, I will always go for my Sharpie ultra fine point tipped marker. This writes on vinyl and glossy stickers really well. Just don't ever use it directly on your pages. If I ever want a pen with a little bit of flair, like if I want to do a brush stroke hand lettering, I love the Tombow Fudenosuke brush pens. This is them, and I would show you a close-up of this, but it's all in Japanese, so you won't be able to understand what it says there either, unless you speak Japanese. But I love it because you can see it's a brush tip pen, which means it flares out and can kind of create a calligraphy type brush stroke. So I really like that if I want to do some fancy lettering or a darker outline. If I want something extremely fine tipped, I love the micron pens. I use these more typically when I'm doodling or want to do some fine details, but these come in a set and they're all like different tip points. This is the biggest one here, but these are great if you really want to do some detail doodling or drawing. And then once again, if I want something just as an easy go-to, I really do like the Stabilo pens as well. They are fine tipped, as you can see here, and work really, really great. One other utensil for writing or drawing I like are the Zebra mild liners. If you've been with me for a while, you have heard me talk about these 10 million times. And that's because almost every single plan with me I do, you see them pop up. They come in tons and tons of colors. You can pick whatever colors you like. They're in big packs on Amazon too. Like I said, everything I mentioned that is linkable, I will have linked down below for you guys. I love them. They're basically a highlighter, and so they have that kind of highlighter style angled tip there, but I love them so much more than highlighters because the colors are a little more mild. They're not a harsh neon, and I use them for decorating, for highlighting, for creating boxes and stuff. So if you don't want to buy a bunch of kind of stickers that are functional, you can totally make your own boxes and different areas using these pens. If you're not sure exactly what I'm talking about, go watch some of my plan with me's and you'll see that these are awesome for color coding and marking out certain sections in your planner. If you want a little more coloring and things like that, also the Tombow brush pens are fine, but really I think these are better for bullet journaling, but I do know some people do use them in their life planner. These just aren't probably the first thing I would go for if you're looking to get started, but they're a great option to look at for down the road. They come in unlimited colors and they're really neat because they have a brush tip on one side, you can see there, and then the other side is more of a marker, finer tip. So these are pretty cool too, but maybe something to put on your like Christmas list or birthday list, but not an absolute need in the beginning. All right, so now that we've gone through writing utensils, a few other little things that I find really helpful. A glue stick, you can just get your normal run-of-the-mill Elmer's glue stick. I just happen to have these on hand. You can see they're kind of this little retractable, I think they're Japanese, if I remember, but it's a pen glue stick. And these are helpful because if you don't have a sticker, but you have like a paper pad or some sticky notes, things that you want to stay down in your planner like it was a sticker, you can just do some of this on the back, put it in your planner, and it'll stay there just as if it was a sticker. So these are a great option if you don't have a ton of stickers, but you do have some other maybe scrapbook papers or something that you want to use instead. Another great tool is whiteout tape. I love these because sometimes there's certain things that you want to put down in your planner and you don't want the like lines to show through, so you can always white out the stuff on the planner and then put your sticker on top of it and you won't see the little lines behind it. It's also great because, hello, we make mistakes. Maybe you want to go in and white out a mistake you made and then write back over on top of it. These are just really, really useful. They're super cheap, so I always have some on hand, and you know, you just need whiteout in your life. These next three tools are all what I use for cutting, and that's usually cutting washi tape or other types of things like that. You can always just use a good old ruler, put your washi tape down, and then rip it against the edge of a ruler. So these are great for that. These are also great for if you want to draw in a really straight line. You can use it as a straight edge. So definitely you want just any kind of ruler that you happen to have on hand. A lot of people use these slicing tools. It's kind of like an X-Acto knife, but just not quite as deadly, I suppose. These are great for cutting or trimming stickers, cutting or trimming washi tape. So that is also an option. But this is my favorite. It's an artist palette knife. You can get them at any craft store like Michael's, Joann's, or Hobby Lobby in the painting section. So it's not going to be near planner stuff. It'll be over in the paint area. But I love it because you can put it down and then rip washi against it. I just find it's been the best tool to use for that. And so I always have this one on hand, and you see it in pretty much all of my Plan With Me videos if I'm using washi tape. And then lastly, you need a good old trusty pair of scissors. Any scissors will do. You might see some people using fancy scissors and whatnot, but just grab a pair of scissors. You're gonna need them at some point. Now, if you want to do pretty little spreads, but you need a thing to write down like future plans before you've pinned them in on your spread, you might want some little sticky notes or some little page flags. That way, if you find out something is in a few weeks, you can write it down, you can stick it in your planner, and then later when you come to that week, you'll have a note of what's coming up, and then you can transfer it directly into your planner as well. So like I said, anything will do, sticky notes, page flags, whatever you have on hand, but you might want some kind of little not permanent item to keep nearby for marking future things that will be coming up in your planner. Now, lastly is totally superfluous stuff. You don't need any of what I'm about to show you. It just makes things a little more fun, and you can add in cute little holiday inspired things as well. And these are little, you know, like bow clips, paper clips, things of that nature. Are any of these necessary? Absolutely not. But you might want even just a basic paper clip to mark the page you're on, so you can easily flip to it and not have to like go fanning through your planner to get to the spot you want. There's tons of shops out there that sell these things. I will link a couple of my favorites down below that most of mine have come from. But you do have these little things. These are little dangles that you can clip to the little ring of your planner, so you can have a bow sitting on there. Just makes things fun. There are felt types of paper clips, as you see here. This is like a leatherette bow here. I'll just show you a couple of random things. You can get glitter bows, you can get hearts and flowers and more bows. And then if you're me and you have real big issues and problems in your life and you can't say no, you have way more than you need. So I keep all of mine just in this little zipper pouch. I think it came from Target Dollar Spot 10 million years ago. Teacher life from when I was teaching last year. I use this one like for birthday weeks. There's just all kinds of things. Insta babe, you know, totally unnecessary stuff. But these can be fun to pull in. You can even make some of these on your own. I think maybe it was this one I made. You can make these little kind of top tassel ones really easily by just tying some fabric to the top. So yeah, possibilities are kind of endless here, but there's lots of really cute ones that you can either buy or make on your own. You can get them to be seasonal, such as like this watermelon slice. You can get Disney. You can get like planner boss babe kind of stuff. Cute little pom-pom style ones as well. Like I said, possibilities are endless. If you want a more in-depth view of all of this kind of stuff, you can let me know down below. I can maybe do like a planner accessories walkthrough or a sticker stash video, stuff like that for you if that's something that you want in the future. But even though you don't need any of those, I thought I would still just show them to you so you knew they were out there and an option. And then lastly, you can even make some of your own little embellishments or paper clips from things like die cuts or postcards. So you can see here, this is an example of, it was a postcard, as you can see on the back. I cut it down to just the little Harry Potter trio. This is from Pumpkin Paper Co. And I could either put a paper clip right here and it would attach at the top of my planner, or I can use it on a spread and actually attach it to parts of my planner, glue it down. There's tons of little embellishments and things that you'll get from these planner stores when you make orders. These came from Erin Condren for free. Cute little ones, you know, there's tons, and I just keep them all. Anytime I get one, I throw it in this little pouch I have here from Erin Condren. I keep them, and then anytime I want to get creative, I can go through and pull out what I might want and figure out how to use it in my planner. So all these little extras, I find it's just helpful to corral them, keep them, because you can definitely use them and, you know, make your stuff really cute that way. And they're free, so I don't like spending money where I don't have to, and free is good. All right, guys, so that is it for my Life Planner Basics 101. If there's more that you want to know about planning and you want more like how-to or walkthrough videos, definitely leave me a comment down below so I know what you're interested in so that I can add it to my list for future videos. I don't know if you can hear kids in the background. If you do, I apologize. That's my life. And if you're a planning mom like me, or you have no kids either and you just think it's funny, you can relate. So, guys, if you're new today, definitely subscribe by clicking that button down below. Give this video a like so I know you want to see more stuff like this. Like I said, I do planning videos every week. I put out at least 1 to 2 videos per week, sometimes even more than that if you're lucky, and I would love to have you stick around. I would also really appreciate it if you liked this and you think you know someone else who would like it too. Share my video with them so that I can have more people learn about my channel. I am starting it fresh. I have another channel that's close to 2,000 subscribers, but I decided to put all my planning on a separate channel, so I'm starting back at basics here on this one and need to grow my channel again. So guys, until next time, I'll see you later and catch you in the next one. Bye!